Hey guys, Funk Roberts here. I'm a master metabolic trainer and certified kettlebell specialist.
And I'm Angela Roberts. I'm an advanced kettlebell coach.
And today we are going to take you through a 24-minute beginner metabolic workout that'll help you build muscle, burn fat, but most importantly, learn how to use that kettlebell.
Yes.
Because
you always wanted to use the kettlebell, you don't know how, you're afraid to use it. This is the workout for you. We're going to teach you just some basic stuff. It's not going to be hard. The workout will give you a good workout, but the stuff we're going to teach you is not complicated. We're going to dumb it down for everybody, including ourselves, and get you through this workout safely.
Exactly. So again, if you've ever been, intimidated to use a kettlebell, this is the perfect workout. We're going to take you through a 24-minute single kettlebell workout. So all you need is one kettlebell. And how this is broken up is we're going to do 8 exercises. Each exercise we're doing 30 seconds of work, followed by 30 seconds rest, and we're gonna do that 3 times before moving on to the next exercise.
Yep.
And like I said before, we're only using one kettlebell. We do have a few. We've got 12, 16s, and 20s here, but we want you to feel safe and know that, hey, I can actually pick up a kettlebell and get a workout. These are very basic movements, and it's kind of like the baseline of what we teach in our online kettlebell workshop. My wife and I have an online kettlebell workshop where we're gonna teach you the swing, the clean, what else? The lunge, the Turkish get up.
You get more technical work in the workshop, but this will get the feel for the kettlebell, how it feels, how to pick it up, what it feels like, that kind of thing. So you can get used to it a little bit, still get a good workout, and again, learn something in the process.
Exactly. So, are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Again, if you do want to take a look at that kettlebell workshop, please make sure that you click the link anywhere on this page, and we'll talk a little bit more about that during the workout. So the first thing we want to teach you before we start this, I know you're excited to get started, but one of the holds we're going to be using is a goblet hold. So it's very important you know how to pick up the kettlebell safely so that we can get into that goblet hold. So we're going to just teach that first, and then we'll go into the workout. Sound good?
Just a little coaching because we're going to be picking this up quite a bit.
Right, so the goblet hold is, why don't you just show us what a goblet hold is so you can see it?
I'm going to pick up the kettlebell, watch the screen, here.
Perfect, so there it is. So so this is the goblet, keeps your body tall, core's engaged, and you're gonna be holding the kettlebell. There's a different types of holds that we're gonna teach you, but what we wanna show you is how to get into that. So the first thing you wanna do, as you can read our shirt to say hip hinge, you wanna hip hinge, which means you're going to let your butt go back first, right? Hinge at the hips, so you're not gonna bend forward, you're gonna push your butt back. That's why we karate chop our hips, because it naturally helps us to push our hips back. Bend the knees, right? Keep your chest up, pick up the kettlebell, and when you pick it up, you're literally gonna clean it up and keep those elbows tight to the body. Right?
Use the legs to just stand up. A little bit of explosive, use your legs, drive through the heels, and stand up. That's all you're doing.
That's it. Now, when you get to this point, you gotta keep your core tight, right? Because you're gonna wanna bend forward and we don't want you to. So
this is the only way we want you to use the kettlebell right now. This is all we want you to teach. So again, from the side, from here, you're gonna hip hinge, bend the knees, nice flat back, grab the kettlebell, now put the weight through the heels and stand up.
Right, and elbows are tight. Very important to keep those elbows tight. We will continue to give these cues during the workout, but that was a very important one because a lot of the exercises we do start with the goblet squat, okay? But we're gonna start off with our deadlift, okay? So you grab a kettlebell. It's just like generally the same movement as a regular deadlift. You're hip hinging at the hips, bending over, then you're gonna stand up and squeeze the glutes, okay? So now we're gonna get into the workout. So please make sure you've warmed up before. Please make sure that if you're watching this somewhere else and you can see a demo of the exercises, watch the demo. And if you guys are ready,
I think
let's
we're ready.
get going. First exercise, we're doing deadlifts, 30 seconds of work followed by 30 seconds rest. We're starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right. So hip hinge down, stand straight up, hinge back down. So make sure your back is straight. Don't overextend. And keep those arms straight too, right? Because we want the posterior chain, the back of your body.
So make sure the weight of your body is in your heels and in your glutes. You should not be being pulled forward. Don't lean forward. You're just hip hinging.
Good. Good, that's good. Yeah, so like Angela was saying, in the back, right?
So from here, when I'm deadlifting, all my weight's back here, nice and strong position. And I'm using my hip hinge.
So when you're standing straight back up, squeezing the glutes at the top.
Yep.
Right? Very important. The hip hinge is the most important movement you're gonna learn. We teach that in our kettlebell workshop because you can use it for swings, you're gonna use it for cleans, you're gonna use it for snatches, all those cool exercises you see on Instagram or what have you. Okay, we're going back to the deadlift, so get ready.
Yep.
Here we go.
I'm gonna go from the side.
Yeah, I'm gonna go straight on. So now, fill that body up with air on the way down.
Good.
Again.
So just push the hips back, bend the knees, and up.
Make sure your head's up. Don't look down. Don't stare down, because what will happen is you'll tend to bend over around the back.
Yep.
Here's nothing about breathing, okay? Because we're just kind of breaking it down for you, right? We did the movement, now we're gonna teach a little bit about breathing. Before you go down, fill that diaphragm up with air, and then as you're coming up, just let a little bit out, and then repeat.
That keeps that pillar, this core strong. Yeah. So we're not trying to give you too much info in this workout, we're trying to baby step you into it.
You'll get that in the workshop, here we go.
Hip hinge.
Hip hinge, always do the karate chop. I want you guys to just make sure that you're not looking straight down. You can look forward, or you can look down just in front of you.
And you'll notice that we are descending slowly and then exploding up. Just to try and then squeezing my butt at the top.
Let that kettlebell touch the bottom too.
Nice
that core
flat,
tight.
sorry, nice flat back.
Yeah, beautiful. Good job.
That's the deadlift.
Now we're gonna do the goblet squat. So with the squat, you wanna go light at first, guys. Just because the kettlebell weighs a little bit differently, it's oblong, you wanna go a little bit, you wanna start off light. And again,
it's a lot different feeling than a dumbbell. So start off light, get used to the weight, how it transfers in your body, that kind of thing. So make sure you use a lighter weight. I've got a 12 kilo kettlebell here.
I've got 12 too, just
26
for the first
pounds.
round. Here we go. So we're gonna clean it up.
So remember that goblet?
Right.
Here we go. So the same thing, put the weight in the butt and in the heels. So sit back, nice and tall in that squat. Do not bend over.
And do not let that kettlebell pull you forward.
Nice and tall. Proud chest, shoulders back, and you're basically just sitting down.
Good work. Put this down safely.
Yeah.
Same way you picked it up, you're putting it down.
So whenever you put the kettlebell down, put it down the same way you pick it up. So here, don't round the back.
Yeah, no.
So bend the knees, put it down.
So when you use a kettlebell, you want to pretend that every weight is like 70 pounds, right? So you want to train your muscles in your body to pick up the kettlebell the same way, to move the kettlebell the same way, no matter what the weight. Okay, let's go up a little bit more. I'm going to go up to 16s.
Nice and
Here
safe.
Now you're probably going to be able to go a little bit deeper. Remember, in the squat, you're squatting from the heels, and to keep those knees pointed out. Doesn't matter how low you can get.
Parallel is good.
Keep the elbows tight though. Good. Same thing, fill up that diaphragm. Good, safely put the kettlebell down between your feet. Breathe. The other thing about this workout is metabolic.
Yeah.
So not a lot of rest in between. This is great. So I'm gonna show a different variation of how to hold the goblet. How to make a, bottoms up.
Bottoms up. So right now the bell of the kettlebell, we're holding it is down.
Right.
Function's gonna turn it upside down now.
It engages some more of your biceps.
If you wanna try it.
Yeah. So this is how you would pick it up, that opposite way. Good. Elbows still tight. Shoulders and buys. Drive through the heels. Knees pointed out. Keep the elbows tight. Good work. Oh man, all right. Let's get on the ground for some chest press.
Okay. So you've learned the goblet hold, goblet squat.
So now we're just gonna take the kettlebell by the horns, put our thumbs in between the horns, and we're gonna press straight up. So it's a little variation of using a single kettlebell and still getting the chest, right? So start from the side. Go ahead, honey.
You're gonna safely roll over the kettlebell.
Roll over, doesn't matter how light it is. I'm gonna move a little faster. Elbows are gonna be a little bit tighter to the body, so it's a little bit different than what you're used to with a dumbbell or barbell.
A lot of triceps involved here.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Because we're holding it tight, right? Close.
Yeah. A little close grip, press.
Good, and then roll over with the kettlebell.
Same.
Good work, nice.
Good.
Yeah, so let's talk about weight. You know, you're gonna see a lot of kettlebell videos out there. They're using like 1 pound, 2 pound.
Yeah.
That's not kettlebell training. So for a woman, 8, 12, 16 kilos. For a man, 12, 16, 20 kilos.
Those are your minimums.
Those are where you want to start, because you're gonna see, let's do this next round. Start from the side.
On the side, grab it by the horns and just roll over safely.
You have any other variations here, honey? Like a bridge or something you could do?
Yep, so another way to make this more difficult, glute bridge, squeezing the butt. So now, full core, chest, triceps, glutes. Ooh, feeling it now.
Good. Roll over with that. Put it down safely, quietly, like a ninja.
Yeah. The kettlebell should never be dropped. That means you haven't put it down safely.
Yeah.
So remember, always pretend as if it weighs 500 pounds, like everything's engaged. That's what's so good about kettlebell training, is every rep should be hard, because you're squeezing your glutes, the core is engaged, the lats engaged, the shoulders are packed. We haven't gotten too much into that because we want to just baby step you into this, but that's what makes kettlebell training so intense, and the more you learn, you'll see.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
And we do the Russian kettlebell training, not kettlebell sport, so there is a difference.
I'm gonna do that glute bridge again.
Okay, I'm gonna stick with the, I'm just gonna go a little bit quicker. Burn it out. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up, just like you would with any other chest press. Oh, wow.
Safely roll over.
Oh, 16 kilos of held there.
Okay. Now you've learned a single close grip press there.
All right, next up we're doing a march. Now, the other thing you're gonna find is, because we are holding in a goblet, your pecs are being engaged, your shoulders are being engaged, so we are doing more work than just the actual movement that we're doing.
Yeah. So kettlebell training, especially that Russian hard style, is your whole body is engaged. So
we're gonna go light here.
Okay, so goblet, clean. Up. Here. Keep this kettlebell.
And we're just gonna march.
Right at chin level.
We're just gonna march. But as we're marching, right, this is your exercise, right, honey?
Yeah, so as you're marching, you're in control, core is engaged, you're working your coordination, your balance, your shoulders are, and your
lower abs too.
Core, just holding this kettlebell in place.
Yeah, and the lower abs are getting used because we're bringing the leg up towards our chest.
So remember earlier we talked about when you're using kettlebell training, everything's engaged. So with this march, you are squeezing these elbows together. The lats are engaged, everything is squeezed, and you're tight. Like this, it's intense. It's supposed to be intense. Your breathing's intense, everything's involved here. Okay, goblet clean, up.
Holding it tight.
Nice and slow.
Don't hold your breath. Good, just bring your leg up as high as you can. Or at a 90-degree angle.
If you find that you can't hold the feet up that long, you can't go that slow, that's okay. You'll work up to it. It takes focus.
Engage that other glute too.
Look straight ahead. Find a spot in the wall. Good, put it down safely.
Yeah, one of the things we teach a lot is how to brace and stay safe when doing your kettlebell training. Specifically at the workshop, you know, when you're doing things like snatches or clean and press, you'll find that you're pressing away from the ground and it's very, very strong, right? You're gonna build strength, you're gonna lose weight, you're gonna build muscle, you're gonna be more powerful, explosive, all of those things. And we're gonna do it safely in that kettlebell workshop. So make sure you join.
Hip hinge, bend the knees, up. Good.
And march. This exercise is tougher than it looks in so many different ways because we're using the entire body here.
Yep. Remember, squeeze those elbows together.
Don't bend over. Stay nice and tall. Drive that knee up. Good. Nice work, everybody. Okay, we're gonna go to kettlebell rows. We could do this two ways. We could do single alternating rows.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We'll start with the two arm.
Okay.
Start with the two arm. So remember that hip hinge. Hip hinge, hips go back, knees get bent, and all the weight has got to be in these glutes and in your heels. And this is a strong position. And this position we're going to be doing our row.
Right.
Nice flat back.
And we're going to hold the bells when we row.
Yeah.
We're going to hold the bell, the top.
Hip hinge.
So hinge, down, back flat. And we're going to pull that kettlebell into our belly button, keeping our back straight. And like Angela said, everything in the heels, right?
Yes, all the weight. You should be able to lift your toes if you wanted to.
Right.
All the weight is back there. It's also great for the glutes. It's a great core exercise because you're stabilizing everything.
But the next time we do this, I want you to focus on your lats doing the movement, okay? Focus on pulling, because this is a pull movement.
It's a back exercise.
So you really have to get that mind-muscle connection, right? What's doing the work? I'm pulling towards my belly button, right? We pull a lot at home, right? We pull things off the ground.
Yeah.
So you're using the same type of movement that you would use during the day.
Okay, let's get into position.
Yeah. Here we go.
Hip hinge.
Make sure that back is straight. Pull. I've got the 16s. Just for this workout, or this exercise.
Keep putting that weight in the butt and in the heels. Don't
squeeze at the top. Good.
If your hands are sliding, that's okay. Put the kettlebell down and reset.
Exhale on the way up. Good work. Again, with that movement, you want to make sure to fill up the diaphragm with air at the bottom, and then exhale on the way up. Right, that protects that lower back. That protects that body. So again, 16s, you can go with 20s. If this is your first time, just go nice and light, get used to the movement. Right, get used to the movement. One more time here.
Here we go.
Here we go. Hinge, down. Concentrate.
Squeeze.
Back straight.
Squeeze.
Engage your lats. Gotta keep that back straight. Let's move into these ones here. Good. Good work. Wow. That's a toughie.
It's good.
That's tougher than it looks.
It's great.
What do we got next? Reverse lunge. Goblet, reverse lunge.
So we got to get that kettlebell in that goblet position again. And we're going to be doing reverse lunges. Alternating?
No, we're going to do one side. So let's do the right side first. And then we'll go to the left side.
And then the third round?
The third round we'll alternate. That's why I got my beautiful wife here. I love
Okay,
you.
guys. Hip hinge.
Hip hinge, yeah.
Get that kettlebell up, nice and strong. Core is engaged, glutes engaged. Let's go.
Right side, step back.
Stay tall. And you got to use that left glute. Right now, this left glute, driving it up. Push from that glute. Push. Push. Stay tall. Don't slam your right knee.
Explode with that other foot. Good job.
Good. Okay, right. Other side.
Other side, so good coaching cues there, sorry.
Yeah, so when you are stepping back with the left, this right glute is doing all the work to push you back up. Right. Don't drag the foot.
Right.
Keep it here and stay tall. Remember what I told you about every rep being hard? So every single rep, you are squeezing everything.
Right.
Everything's hard. You're breathing out on the exertion of the exercise.
Right. So when you're standing up.
Let's go.
So, yeah.
Left side. Left side. Push off from that right glute.
Make sure that knee, front knee, doesn't buckle. It's pointing out. Good. Good work, everyone. Keep going.
Good job.
Good job.
And that's why almost every exercise is literally full body, because everything's involved.
Yeah.
Everything's just to hold that kettlebell in place. It's dominating your core.
So again, the lunge, the squat, the press or push, the pull, the hinge, the core, those are movements that we teach you in our kettlebell workshop, along with all of the movements you see and the exercises you see online. So you will become proficient in kettlebell training.
Okay guys, now we're gonna alternate.
Step back, push off.
Other side.
Stay nice and tall. Good.
Try and get as low as you can on that lunge, but if you can't go all the way down,
squeeze the glute at the top. Good. Look straight ahead. Good work. All right, we got the press.
Okay. So,
I'm gonna have to coach you through this one.
Again, even though we're doing a shoulder press, a 2-arm shoulder press, our core and our glutes are like this the entire time, stabilizing everything, keeping everything safe, keeping that lower back safe. Everything is, you've got to engage it all.
Yeah.
To keep everything.
And you want to be pressing away from the ground.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll coach you through this one. Here we go. Up.
Goblet squatted up. Here, holding the bottom. Squeezing the glutes. Up.
All right, so as you can see, I'm just pushing straight up. Now some of us, like myself, I don't have that dexterity in my shoulders. So for me, I'm just gonna push straight up as far as I can go. But we're just getting that movement.
Good. The more you can engage the core and the glutes on that press, the safer you'll be for your back. So just nice, everything's engaged, and a better workout you're gonna have. Every rep should be intense, squeezing and intentional.
And the one thing to think about when you're doing this is remember you're pushing yourself away from the ground. Okay, you're not pressing, even though you are pressing up, actually think of yourself pushing yourself away from the ground, and you'll be much stronger in that exercise. So here you go. Straight up, good. And then you're pulling it down using your lats. So the kettlebell's coming down, using the lats, exploding up, core tight. Now lats bring it down. So now you're in control of the kettlebell. So you can see, remember the weight's all over the place. It's not like a dumbbell. Good work, honey. So core's tight, glutes are engaged. So Angela's super strong in that position. Super strong. Even when the kettlebell's overhead, if I chopped her, she'd be tight and strong.
Everything's activated.
Right.
The quads, the glutes, the core, everything is squeezing.
Yeah. And that's why the Russian training is great, because you're now burning calories. As you can see, we're burning calories. We're burning fat, right? The more calories you burn, the more fat we're gonna lose. And the more muscle we have, the more calories we're gonna burn resting. So we wanna be as metabolic as we can. Kettlebell training will help with that for sure. Just one more round here.
Squeeze the quads, squeeze the glutes.
Straight up. Yeah, everything is engaged. Good. And remember, pull it down, don't let it drop. That's why you want to start light. Start light so you can practice pulling this kettlebell down.
Yeah, this is a strict press.
Yes. And remember, push
not a push press. It's not a push press.
Right. Push away from the ground. That's why you're going light. And then pull down with the lats. Good work. That was awesome.
That was awesome.
All right, so last exercise, we're doing
kettlebell taps.
So I'm gonna join you for this one.
The kettlebell stays on the ground.
Yep.
I want you to get into a plank position, have the kettlebell about a foot away from you, and you're literally just gonna tap the top of the kettlebell, staying in that plank position.
Yeah. So
we're just gonna alternate taps.
Woo.
Hope you're ready for this one.
All right, here we go.
Try not to rotate. Push your toes into the ground. Push, 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 push.
Good.
So another way to use your kettlebell for a core workout. So many ways to use this piece of equipment. Try not to rotate, breathe. Good.
Yes, there's definitely anti-rotation.
Yeah.
There, and anti-side lateral rotation. So you get your core's engaged, shoulders.
Yeah.
You feel that in the shoulders.
Again, it's almost full body again.
And just like Angela said, when you learn how to use a kettlebell, it just takes your training to the next level. You're gonna be explosive, powerful. Again, lose weight, burn fat, but you're gonna have new techniques and skills using the kettlebell. Seeing what you see online, now you're gonna be proficient when you join our kettlebell workshop.
Yeah.
So click that link and join. I'm telling you, it's 8 modules of awesome kettlebell training.
Push the toes into the ground. Push, push. That'll help the rotation. Push, push.
Keep that body straight.
Everything's engaged here. My glutes, my quads, my core, everything. This is functional strength. Having to hold that kettlebell in all those different positions and utilizing all those stabilizing muscles throughout the entire body is what makes this kettlebell so amazing. Its weight, the way it shifts, the way it moves, you have to manage all of that, stabilizing all of it.
Yeah. Keep going.
No, that's why it's so good. It's just, it's a phenomenal piece of equipment. If the better you learn how to use it properly, amazing. One more, we're almost done.
Almost there. And then I got a surprise for you all.
Uh-oh.
Keep going.
Remember to keep your neck in line with your spine.
So just
try
look
to
straight
always
down.
do that, yeah. Squeeze those quads. Come on, level up. Let's go. Just because it's beginner doesn't mean it's an easy workout.
Woo. Nice work there. Good job.
Thank you.
Give us some knuckles. Give us some knucks. Good work. So there you have it. Now, it's a beginner workout that you can actually use. I see a lot of other workouts that are still a little bit over the beginner because there's a lot of technical stuff. But we wanted to put something together that you can pick up that kettlebell and have confidence using it and get results from it. And the surprise that I have for you is we do have a workshop. It's an 8-module workshop. We teach you hip hinge, swing, snatch, lunge,
Turkish get up,
squat, Turkish get up,
the windmill,
and you'll be proficient at it because after you go through the workshop at your own pace, we have a 28-day workout program. Bodyweight, kettlebell workout. So all the movements that we teach you in the workshop, you have a 28-day program. We're giving that absolutely free when you join the workshop. And again, this isn't to get certified. This isn't some crazy, certification that costs $300, $400, $500. This is for you, the person who wants to learn how to use the power.
It's for those people that literally have a kettlebell. They've always wanted to use one. There's one at the gym. There's one at your martial arts gym. You want to do one before your martial arts training. Now you know how to use it properly and not hurt yourself and still get an incredible workout and build that strength that kettlebells they're known for.
Exactly. So click anywhere on this page or in the description, and I'm telling you, grab it. It's going to be the best investment that you've made because you can take your fitness training to the next level, and you're not going to get hurt. You're not going to get injured when you pick up, as I know and as you know, the most powerful piece of fitness equipment on the planet. Anyways, I'm Funk Roberts.
I'm Angela Roberts.
Thank you so much for joining us. Leave your comments, like, share, send this to other people who also want to learn how to use the kettlebell. But again, the beginner workouts that you see online aren't usually beginner workouts. You still have to get that technique. This is honestly, you could just go in the gym, pick this up, and use this workout, get results, and say, I want more from Funk and Angela, right? Anyways, thanks so much, guys. We love you. Get it done.